Good morning and welcome back, Alan's Allotment. It's Saturday the 19th of November now, and excuse me if you haven't already gathered, I've been extremely busy. Now, I've been just cracking on and getting things done basically. I haven't had time for recording, just here and there, little bits. And I basically want to get done. I know the weather's been against me. We've had hurricanes and storms and yeah, everything's been against me. But as you know, I am who I am and I'll keep on plodding on regardless. And it's often to my detriment. But we have got quite a bit of progress now. I'm going to give you a bit of an update on where we are with the chickens and what I've been doing. But the 3 that was under the clocker are outside and thriving. I've now just put another batch of chicks outside, which are the ones that hatched back on the 7th of October. They're now outside in a little coop that I bought. It's way too small, but for now it'll get them outside. They'll come on a bit and they will of course be moved into bigger accommodation. But they're outside for now. I've got another batch, about 3 weeks old, still on heat. Right, so it's absolutely pouring down as usual. It's been non-stop rain for about 6 weeks. But let me just give you a little walk around of what's going to be happening. So up here, I'm going to have 2 small coops on the back fence. We're going to have a tarpaulin over here and a divider down for 2 breeds that we're keeping. Not determined yet which ones, but yes, there's going to be 2 coops down there. I'm halfway through doing this shed. I've got the tins cut for there, here. I don't know what, there will be a video comes up before this, but I don't know what clips you will have seen and what you won't have. Now ideally this is the coop I should have had those chicks in. Because I built it in here though, and no handles on it, I haven't got anybody to give me a lift with it. I need to put 2 handles on it and give me a lift with it. Or it'll probably just stay in here once the roof's on and then it can be used. Because there is rain getting in to the housing quarters, which I don't want. Once the tarpaulin roof goes on, then that won't happen. There's still all of that shed to clean out that I've done. So in here you'll see I've built some nest boxes and it's still just piled up with cardboard and bits of wood and tools and bits and pieces. It's still a work in progress. I wanted to get the outside done before I continued. You recall I put this little path in here and I put a little gate on here, and this is what's been taken all the time. I've now put tarpaulin roof over this entire enclosure, single-handed, and this was a marathon. In the gales, I nearly lost it in the gales. It went up and then we got Storm Chilly Willy Billy again, or whatever the hell they call it these days. These are the chicks that was underneath the clocker, along with some bantam Wyandotte hens. That's the ones, the brown ones are the ones that was hatched under the clocker. And this is the batch I just put out yesterday. And these are all in here. These are mostly Leghorn, a couple of leg bar and a couple of leg bar crosses of my own in there, and I think there's 11, and they can come out either side of this run. But standing under here is pouring down, and yeah, we've got an odd drip still comes through. You won't get it 100% waterproof, but it keeps 90% of the winter weather off. Excuse me. Yeah, been a real challenge. As you can see, once the chickens had messed the ground up, I dragged this coop, put 2 handles on it and dragged it down there myself and moved them onto fresh grass. And that's my intentions going forward. In here, this shed is an absolute clutter box at the moment. But this is another batch of chicks I have in here. I'm not sure how well you can see because of the light. But in here we've got some Plymouth Rocks, some Blue Splash Silkies and some Lavender Pekins. And again, I think there's 11 in there. Now I have a load of this plywood. As you've seen in previous videos, these ones didn't get dismantled, but I've got loads of sheets of this, and I'm going to make, as I say, a couple of little coops down there. Separate coops, separate pens, so that long area there will be split into 2 individual pens for the breeds I'm keeping. The Plymouth Rocks will definitely be one of them, and probably the Bantam Leghorns, the others, in there. There's been no gardening done. I've been way too busy. You're going to think, all that time and that's all you've got done? Believe me, single-handedly this has been a real challenge putting this structure up, and hopefully secure enough that the girls don't take it. You can see I've braked posts into the ground, and then I screwed the tunnelized uprights into those, and I've used this to give it like a bell tent effect. These are the old pigeon drinkers on the top of a tunnelized post, and we've got support posts as well. I've tried to keep them all in a straight line so they're easy to walk between and get the lawnmower between if I needed to get that far. But yeah, the chickens will keep this grass down. I won't need to worry about lawnmowers. Right, now on the 26th of November, and this is where we are now. So now I've basically got all of this covered as well. What a marathon it's been on my own. But basically we've got this covered now, this area as well. So it's not designed to be completely waterproof. It's designed to keep the worst of the rain off them. And there we go. That's been a real challenge. But finally I've got this bit done as well. Obviously I still need to put the mesh on, and I've got a gate to make, and I've still got the fence to build up here, a bit of mesh on there. But I've got the main job done, which is what I wanted, to cover this run so that it basically keeps them from slopping about too much in here. It won't be too sloppy. Right, basically that's it. That's your roundup for today. I'm trying to get you the best light, but there isn't a great deal of it. Yeah, it's been slow going. Obviously the days, I can't do anything in the night now because it's dark. It's dark first thing in the mornings, and so I only have the weekends, and those are short now because of the daylight. And I want to get all this done so that I can get back to cracking on with the gardening stuff as well. And there will be some gardening videos coming up, guys. You'll just have to bear with me. For now, basically this is all I have to show you. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your likes, dislikes, comments, subscription suggestions and donations. It really is much appreciated, and the donations help with some of this construction, and I really do appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical and keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.